Have you ever wondered how doctors can sometimes tell your heart is in trouble before you feel a single pain in your chest? Most people think heart failure strikes suddenly, a dramatic collapse or crushing pain that sends you straight to the hospital. But that's not how it really happens. In truth, your heart can be sending out distress signals for months, even years, before you notice. They're quiet, subtle, and easy to mistake for aging, stress, or just a busy week. Yet doctors know these tiny changes can be the earliest clues that your heart is struggling to keep up. If you're in your 60s, 70s, or 80s, or if someone you love is, paying attention to these hidden signs could quite literally save a life. What you're about to hear isn't guesswork or social media myths. It's what cardiologists actually look for when they suspect early heart failure. Stick with me to the end, because once you know what to watch for, you'll never see these ordinary symptoms the same way again. Sign number 1. Swelling in your feet or ankles that seems to come out of nowhere. It doesn't hurt. It doesn't throb. It just creeps in quietly. The way your shoes start feeling a little tighter, or your socks leave deeper marks than they used to. Many people shrug it off. I've been standing too long. It's just the heat. Maybe I gained a little weight. But for doctors, swelling in the lower legs is one of the earliest, most revealing signs that the heart's pump is losing strength. When your heart can't move blood efficiently, fluid starts to back up, and gravity pulls it down to your feet and ankles. It's your body's way of saying something isn't flowing right. Take the story of Marion, a 74-year-old retired teacher who loved tending her flower beds. She first noticed her gardening clogs felt tight, but she blamed it on the summer humidity. Over the next few weeks, her ankles looked puffier, and by evening, her legs felt heavy. Her doctor took one look and ordered a heart scan. The diagnosis? Early heart failure, caught before it caused any major damage. That small swelling was her first alarm bell. Doctors say this kind of swelling usually gets worse as the day goes on and doesn't disappear overnight. If it sticks around for weeks or months, it's time to act. Ignoring it gives the problem time to grow quietly beneath the surface. Paying attention might give your doctor a chance to stop heart failure before it starts. But swelling isn't the only hidden clue your body sends when your heart's in trouble. Sometimes, the number on your bathroom scale starts telling the story first. Sign number 2. Sudden weight gain. When the scale jumps without reason. You step on the scale one morning and see 3 or 4 pounds added since last week. You haven't changed your eating. You haven't skipped your walks. So what happened? Doctors know this isn't about fat, it's about fluid. When your heart weakens, it can't keep blood and fluids circulating properly. Instead, water begins collecting in tissues throughout the body. The scale becomes your first warning system, often days before you feel any shortness of breath or swelling. One cardiologist once said, "Your bathroom scale can be smarter than your mirror. It notices the trouble before you do." Take Ruth, an 80-year-old grandmother who weighed herself every morning just out of habit. One week, her numbers started creeping up, a pound on Monday, another on Wednesday, 3 more by Friday. She felt fine otherwise, but her doctor immediately recognized what it meant. Her body was retaining fluid. A small medication adjustment stopped the problem before it could spiral into a hospital stay. Here's what most people don't realize. Rapid weight gain from fluid retention can be the first measurable sign of early heart failure. That's why many heart specialists recommend weighing yourself at the same time each day and writing it down. If your weight jumps by more than 3 pounds in a few days, and there's no obvious reason, call your doctor. It's a simple habit that can literally prevent a crisis. And while the scale might whisper the warning first, the next sign doesn't whisper at all. It takes your breath away, often when you least expect it. Sign number 3, shortness of breath, especially when you're lying down. You might think breathlessness only happens when you're out of shape or overexerted. But when it strikes while you're resting, or worse, when you're trying to sleep, it's a completely different story. Doctors call it orthopnea, shortness of breath that worsens when lying flat. It's one of the most common and most overlooked early indicators of heart failure. When your heart struggles, fluid can build up in the lungs. During the day, gravity keeps much of that fluid lower in your body. But at night, when you lie down, it redistributes and starts to pool in your lungs, making it feel like you're breathing through a wet cloth. That's why some people suddenly need extra pillows or even sleep in a recliner just to catch their breath. Take Walter, a 76-year-old former truck driver. He never smoked, never had lung issues, and stayed active. But lately, he found himself waking up gasping for air. He started propping up pillows, thinking maybe it was allergies. His doctor recognized the pattern immediately, fluid backing up into the lungs due to a weakening heart. Within weeks of treatment, Walter was breathing easier again, and the nightly suffocation vanished. Doctors pay close attention when patients say they're short of breath for no reason, especially if it happens at night. It's one of those symptoms that reveals far more than it seems. If you ever wake up gasping, or if lying flat makes you feel like your chest is heavy or tight, don't ignore it. It might not be just age, it might be your heart asking for help. Sign number 4, fatigue that doesn't go away, even after rest. We all get tired sometimes. A long day, a restless night, maybe a busy week. It's normal. But this kind of exhaustion feels different. It's deeper. It doesn't fade after a nap or a good night's sleep. It just lingers, quietly stealing your energy day by day. Doctors recognize this as one of the sneakiest early clues of heart failure. When your heart weakens, it can't send enough oxygen-rich blood to the muscles and organs that depend on it. Your body runs on low-power mode, and even the simplest tasks feel heavier than they should. Take Beverly, an 82-year-old who loved keeping her house spotless. She used to breeze through chores every morning, until one week, she couldn't finish folding laundry without needing to sit down. She thought maybe she was coming down with something. But when her fatigue persisted, her doctor ran tests and discovered her heart wasn't pumping as efficiently as before. That's how subtle it can be. One day you're fine. The next, climbing stairs feels like hiking a mountain. Doctors often hear the same story. I just feel slower. I can't shake the tiredness. Or, I get winded doing simple things. This isn't laziness or old age. It's your body rationing energy because your heart can't deliver enough. If you notice you're dragging yourself through the day despite resting, it's worth paying attention. Heart-related fatigue is your body's quiet SOS, one that too many people ignore until it's too late. But sometimes your body doesn't whisper at all. Sometimes it coughs and keeps coughing as if trying to tell you something. Sign number 5, a persistent cough or wheeze that just won't quit. It starts small, a tickle, maybe a dry cough after climbing stairs. You reach for cough syrup or allergy meds, thinking it's nothing. But the cough lingers. Weeks turn into months. And somehow, it's always worse when you lie down at night. Doctors call this the cardiac cough, a hidden but telling sign that fluid is sneaking into your lungs. When your heart doesn't pump efficiently, pressure builds up in the small blood vessels of the lungs, causing them to leak fluid. That fluid triggers a cough or wheeze that no cold medicine will fix. Some people even notice pink-tinged or frothy mucus, a red flag doctors take seriously. Consider Irene, 79, who blamed her cough on allergies. She swapped pillows, changed her air filter, even tried herbal teas. Nothing worked. When her ankles started swelling and she began gasping for air after walking across the room, her doctor finally pieced it together. The cough wasn't from her lungs. It was from her heart. Once her heart was treated, the cough disappeared within days. The problem is, most people brush it off. It's just allergies. It's the weather. But a cough linked to heart failure usually follows a pattern. Worse at night, persistent for weeks, and often paired with swelling or fatigue. So if you've had a cough that refuses to go away, especially one that feels worse lying down, it's time to look deeper. Your body isn't trying to annoy you. It's trying to protect you. And finally, there's a warning sign that hides in plain sight, one that affects your appetite, not your breathing. Sign number 6, loss of appetite or feeling full too quickly. You sit down to eat and suddenly, nothing looks appealing. A few bites in, you feel bloated or nauseated. You push the plate away, thinking maybe it's indigestion. But the same thing keeps happening, meal after meal. It's an easy symptom to ignore, but doctors know it can point straight to heart trouble. When your heart weakens, blood flow to your digestive organs slows down. On top of that, fluid can build up in your abdomen, pressing on your stomach and making you feel full long before you should. That's exactly what happened to Gerald, 80, a retired mechanic from Texas. He loved his Sunday breakfasts, pancakes, bacon, the works. But one month, he could barely finish half a plate. His family thought it was age or stress until he started losing weight without trying. Tests revealed fluid in his abdomen from early heart failure. Once his treatment began, his appetite returned, proof that it wasn't just age. Doctors take appetite loss seriously, especially when it comes with bloating, nausea, or unexplained weight changes. Your digestive system relies on steady blood flow. When the heart can't deliver that, food simply doesn't feel good anymore. If meals suddenly feel like a chore, or you find yourself skipping food you once enjoyed, talk to your doctor. It's not about willpower, it's about circulation. Now that you've seen all 6 warning signs, let's bring it all together, because recognizing them early can make the difference between managing a condition and facing an emergency. What these hidden signs really mean. Here's the truth most people don't want to hear. Heart failure rarely happens overnight. It builds quietly, symptom by symptom, day by day, until one morning you realize something feels off. Swelling, sudden weight gain, shortness of breath, fatigue, a lingering cough, loss of appetite. Alone, each one might seem harmless. Together, they tell a powerful story. Your heart is working harder than it should. Doctors aren't magicians. They spot patterns, connect dots, and act before things spiral out of control. And now, you can do the same. If you recognize even one of these signs, in yourself or someone close to you, don't ignore it. Early action can mean the difference between a minor adjustment and a medical emergency. Here's what you can do starting today. Track your weight every morning. Small changes matter. Watch your energy levels. If daily tasks suddenly drain you, note when it began. Pay attention to swelling or breathlessness. These are early red flags. Stay in touch with your doctor. They'd rather check something minor now than treat something major later. Remember, none of these signs are about fear, they're about awareness. Knowing what your body is telling you gives you power. Because when it comes to your heart, silence isn't safety. It's a signal waiting to be heard. So listen closely. Notice the small things. And never assume it's just age. Sometimes, it's your heart quietly asking for help. If you found this helpful, let us know in the comments which sign surprised you most. And don't forget to subscribe so you never miss another video that could protect your health or someone you love. Your body talks. Now you know how to listen.